In this tutorial, we will demonstrate how to transpose a table in FME. Transposing a table, also known as a table rotation, involves switching the columns of a table into rows, in most cases without any data manipulation or summarization. Place an Excel reader on the canvas and set the source dataset. Add an attribute exploder transformer to the workspace. The attribute exploder uses the attribute values of a row and creates a separate feature for each attribute as a name-value pair. Open the parameters to ensure that the exploding type is set to features. Next, we will use a tester transformer to filter out any unwanted attributes. This step is necessary because the exploder will expose attributes that are specific to the Excel format and not relevant for the transpose. To remove these attributes, we will test for where attribute name begins with FME, attribute name begins with multi-reader, and attribute name begins with XLSX. An aggregator will be used to recombine the name-value pairs into records. Connect an aggregator transformer to the tester fail port. Set the group by to attribute name and mode to attributes only. Set the accumulation mode to merge incoming attributes. We'll also need to generate a list from the aggregator, so select the checkbox and add in a new list name. The output from the aggregator is a new feature for each column in the original table, with a list attribute that contains the various cell names. We can use an attribute creator to read attribute values back into the column positions, which will be output to Excel. The simplest approach to accomplish this is to use an attribute creator transformer and create new column letters for A through E, assigning an attribute name and attribute value to each letter. We'll use a counter and a sorter transformer to provide the correct sequencing for the table's rows. Add the counter transformer. Open its parameters. Note that the count attribute will be used to store the count values, and values will start at 0. Add a sorter transformer and set its sorting attributes to attribute count, alphabetic, and descending order. Finally, add the Excel writer. Make sure to set its sheet definition to manual, as we'll be making some changes to the writer's parameters. Since we would like the first data row to also be our column name, we'll modify the format parameters. Set output field name equals no, and use attribute names as column positions equals yes. We'll also manually input the names of the columns by going to the User's Attributes tab and typing in the letters A through E. Run the workspace. The end result is a transpose of the original table.